Welcome to Energy Decoded TV, Episode 1, The Origin of Power. My name is Maher, and I'm a senior lead engineer with over 25 years in the oil and gas industry. At Energy Decoded, we provide technical clarity for students and pros, decoding the physics and economics of energy, from hydrocarbons to nuclear fusion. Today we dispel the myths and look at the actual physics of how oil begins. Modern civilization depends on hydrocarbons, from polymers to fertilizers. Yet we are not drilling underground lakes of fuel. We are extracting energy originally captured from sunlight in ancient oceans, millions of years ago. Petroleum does not originate from dinosaurs. In the 19th century, the dinosaur juice myth became a popular way to explain the energy density of oil. But scientifically, the global biomass of dinosaurs was negligible. The real source is marine microorganisms, phytoplankton like diatoms and coccolithophores, and zooplankton like radiolarians. In a single litre of nutrient-rich seawater, millions of these organisms thrive. But what drives this massive productivity? We looked at ocean physics, specifically upwelling. Deep ocean currents rich in nitrates and phosphates hit continental shelves and rise to the surface, triggering massive blooms. Through photosynthesis, these organisms convert carbon dioxide and water into complex organic molecules, specifically lipids and carbohydrates. Biological solar energy, capture in plankton, is highly efficient at a molecular level. This process stores solar energy directly in carbon-hydrogen bonds, ancient sunlight captured by biology and preserved by geology. It is stored biochemical energy. Normally, organic matter is recycled. Bacteria oxidize it, and carbon returns to the ocean and atmosphere. No oil can form in a fully oxygenated environment. Preservation requires anoxia. The Black Sea is a perfect analogue, a deep-sealed basin where the salinity gradient prevents surface oxygen from reaching the bottom. This allows for the biological pump to work effectively. The steady descent of organic debris, known as marine snow, reaches the abyss without it being consumed by scavengers or aerobic bacteria, escaping oxidation. Over millions of years, continuous sedimentation buries this layer. As burial depth and pressure increase, mud begins with nearly 70% porosity, which is reduced to less than 10% as it lithifies into black shale. For a shale to be an effective source rock, it must have a total organic carbon, or TOC, typically greater than 2%. World-class source rocks can exceed 5 or even 10% TOC. The organic matter transforms into kerogen. Type 1 from lake algae is rare. Type 2 from marine plankton is the primary oil source. Type 3 comes from terrestrial plants and generates gas. As burial continues, we follow the geothermal gradient, typically 30 degrees Celsius per kilometre of burial. In hot rift zones, this heat flows even higher, accelerating maturation. But temperature isn't the only factor. We must consider geological time. A source rock held at 60 degrees for 10 million years can achieve the same maturity as one held at 80 degrees for only 1 million years. While pressure compacts the rock, it is temperature and time that drive the chemical cracking of kerogen. Between 60 and 120 degrees Celsius, long-chain polymers crack into liquid hydrocarbons. This is the oil window. If the rock is buried deeper and temperatures exceed 120 degrees, we enter the gas window, where molecules crack further into natural gas through metagenesis. To verify this maturity, engineers use indicators like vitrinite reflectance or Rocaval pyrolysis. These act as thermal sensors, telling us the maximum temperature the source rock ever reached. From the North Sea's Kimmeridge clay to the massive Wolfcamp and Argentina's Vaca Muerta, these source rocks are the foundation of our modern energy systems. We have the ingredients: solar energy, nutrient upwelling, anoxic preservation, and millions of years of geothermal cooking. Join us for the next part, where we explore the physics of migration. Energy Decoded, technical clarity for the future of energy. Subscribe for episode 2, Migration and Traps. See you then.